All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our generative AI course. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. And we did take a lot of notes. Let me get and show you that. I'm gonna bypass this because it'll be too much reading to read over all of this and then actually show you what we did in the notebook. So I'm just going to go directly to the notebook. I just wanted to show you that we did take a lot of notes and we did go in depth with the explanation, but we're not going to go over the notes right now. I'm just going to show you exactly what we implemented in the notebook. So let's pick up where we left off. So if you recall from yesterday, we went over the process of creating our Hugging Face API tokens, and then we actually downloaded the model that we were going to be using, and then we created our prompts and all of that stuff like that. We actually today went over the process of creating a second prompt. Well, we're using the same prompt, but we created a second chain so we can ask a second question of our prompt. You can see here, this is our chain two, and we use a different model for this one. We use the Facebook MBART large 50 model for this one. As you can see, this is where I brought it over just so you can see this is a different model that we use. And you can see here is actually implemented here in the repo, the ID repo. And you can see I took this section out because we had to take the section out to create our new chain, our second chain. So we used the same section here. All we did was switch out the model, the Google model, the Facebook model. So you can see here, this is where we have the Facebook model. Everything is completely same. We changed the temperature to 1.5 from 0. So we did that. And you can see the questions that we asked here. It's still, we got the same good responses. Chain.run gold teeth. This was the name of a company that sells that makes gold teeth. And then we did lingerie here. And the only thing that we noticed for this second model here, it didn't actually bring back any answers. It just actually implemented the question that we were asking, and it put the product name inside of the product place. So what is a good name for a company that makes lingerie? As you can see, that's exactly what we asked. So it didn't actually bring back any answers. It just produced the question for us and it put the product name in the product's place. So that's one thing we noticed with this model here. We didn't actually get any answers back. We just got back the question, but with the correct word in the product location. The next thing we did, we started the process of actually downloading our models so we could use them locally instead of having to use the API. And that's where we left off at. So as you can see, we started with a tokenizer. Well, we didn't start with the tokenizer. We actually downloaded the tokenizer here, a pre-trained model. And the next step we're going to do tomorrow is actually download this model here. It was too big to actually download it tonight. I'm going to see if I can change over from the CPU to the GPU like I heard you can do inside the Jupyter notebook. But yeah, that's why I don't have this one checked off because I didn't download this one yet because the file was way too large to fit into the file we were trying to put it into. But yeah, that's just everything we went over tonight. We actually just went over some new chains, use the same prompt, use the new model to Facebook, MBART large. And all he wanted to do was show us this is that we can use any model we want. This is the format we would use. We just have to read over the models that we use and see what they can do and what they're capable of so we can know exactly how to use them properly. Like I said, we didn't know that this one was only going to return the question with the product name and the product place. It didn't actually bring back an answer. So that's why it's different from this here, the Google one here that actually returned us an answer instead of the question. So you can see here the difference between the two models. But again, I'm going to do some exploring and use different models and see what I can do with each of the models that we have available to us. And of course, we're just going to keep moving forward. Yep. With that being said, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, it's the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.